Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the international prospects and those representing the West. Ronald Metz, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And this is on the ground to short. Good.
He's out.
B2 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now at the plate, number 14, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hard ground ball to third. Hoskins gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 14 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
Digging in once again, Rico Baez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 homes so far this inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The international prospects are on top here, 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Vic Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hoskins.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in to try it again, Mike Holdridge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Holdridge.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The International Stars lead this one 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Number 14. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Striding in once again, Rico Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Lawrence Williams, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in and looking for more. Number 14. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Man, he didn't exactly put a charge into this one, but he was quick out of the box, hustling down to first for an infield single. I know one thing. Scouts absolutely love a young player that busts his butt on every single play, and that's what he did.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The International prospects are on top here, 4-1. So coming to the plate, Lyle Cole comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cole.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Benny Doby.
The batter, the shortstop, Benny.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. At the plate, Jerome Torren. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Jerome Torres.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious international squad. 5 runs.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Ready now, number 14, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Park. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. In to score the runner from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, this is just a great piece of hitting. Looks like he's sitting on a pitch, and when he gets the one he wants, he yanks it down the line and is busting his tail to get safely to second. Scouts just salivate over guys that can rack up doubles because they know that they can generate runs more often than not. Good job there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Montes.
Designated hitter, Cesar
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Come on, let it fly right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The International Stars lead this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Tan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields the ball smoothly and gets rid of it right on time and on target. Pitching and hitting gets most of the headlines here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, but these scouts will take note of that play. I can guarantee that.
Ready for another shot now. Number 14. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Striding in once again, Cesar Montes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Montes. Get your pitch up there.
0-2, here it comes. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Rico Baez.
Second baseman, Rico Baez.
Let it rip right here.
Ready on 1-2. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit. Digging in once again, Lawrence Williams. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Williams.
One time. Right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The international prospects are on top here, 2-1. So striding in, Ben Chassin, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Chassin.
Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'll be the first one to admit that most of the scouts here are focused on pitching and hitting at this showcase. But when they see a play like that, they take notice. Snags it with the backhand and makes it look easy with the throw over to first. He just looks like a big leaguer out there.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 14. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Pena rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Montes. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So stepping in, Ben Chassin.
Second baseman, Ben Chassin.
No out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's right there. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, number 14. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Batson sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Rick Landry.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder Rick Landry.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Steven Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Pena comes up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their
League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick of the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Darrell Ness, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Drew Novak, a third baseman from the Central pick of the first round. The San Diego Padres select Vic Hoskins, a third baseman from the West region. With the fifth pick in the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Jason Kelton, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the sixth pick of the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Benny Doby, a shortstop from the West region. With the seventh pick in the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Rodrigo Flores, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the eighth pick of the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Boris Rorba, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick in the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Elroy Braswell, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick of the first round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select David McNair, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Steven Sanchez, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Roger Bevis, a shortstop from the West region. With the 13th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select George Cruz, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 14th pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select the shortstop from the International region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner, and with that, players and a Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mississippi Braves. Lonnie Stone gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this guy's favorite pitch and primary pitch is the cutter. Picked it up a while back, and he has used it repeatedly and had great success with it. He'll use it in a jam, and he'll use it even when he's ahead in the count just to show off.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Number Settling 15. In now, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Nice sprint, kid.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There you go. Nice rip. Nice rip.
Into the box now, Robert Coburn.
Pitcher, Robert Coburn.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Ready for another chance, Willie Tuttle.
The left fielder, number 2, Willie Tuttle.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Carlton Traxler.
Carlton
Hey, get your
Traxler.
pitch. Let's go. Hey, let it fly.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired.
Hey, let it
Stepping
fly,
in
hey.
and ready for another shot, number 15. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Coburn. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, let her in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. McLean has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 4-0. Striding in once again, Lorne Bordick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far.
Shortstop, number 15.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Digging in once again, Russell Dietrich. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Russell Dietrich.
Hard hit ball to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 15. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 15.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Gillespie.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Tuttle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Center fielder
stepping into the box, Carlton Traxler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dietrich waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. Now the relay home, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sack.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
And tonight's 1-run game. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in now, Darryl McLean.
Right fielder.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. In now, number 15. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Stepping up now, Harvey Conklin.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he's retired, 1 away. So striding forward now Richard Eason.
Richard Eason.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
1-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Pena is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding in, Willie Tuttle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tuttle.
A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, number 15. He singled his last time up.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. At the plate, Harvey Conklin.
Now batting, the pitcher, Harvey Conklin.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready once again, Richard Eason. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Richard
ready with the 0-2. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game.
Standing in, Jose Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Hey, get him yourself. Strike him out right now.
Third baseman, Michael Place.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. So digging in now, Lorne Bordick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bordick.
Hey, come on, boys.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. Ready now, number 15. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, good one up there, huh?
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order. Now in the box, number 15. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Aaron Winkler.
Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now to the plate, Richard Eason. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for.
1 run scores, and he is in there.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
(13-5) at the end of all the action. Mario Rosales claims the win out of the pen, his first.